Because the women that they are saying these things to are heavy, are overweight. Check this out.
Next up in our social experiment, we take a look at dating.
That one to me looks very out of place. See an attractive skinny guy with an overweight woman.
Somebody with rolls. I mean, you know, you look at that and you're like, gross.
How do you get turned on?
Why would he choose to be with a woman like that and not choose to be with a woman like me?
How do you know if she's not a beautiful person?
That can't be fun. That can't get you riled up.
I would never, ever date an overweight person, ever.
It's disgusting.
That's just ignorance. If you were comfortable with who you were, then you wouldn't tease other people and you wouldn't laugh at other people.
I am very secure in myself.
If you were secure,
I know I'm beautiful.
I'm
very happy with my image, and I am not insecure.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's okay to be fat.
Why would you judge people if you're not even skinny yourself?
Because that's me. I'm judgmental.
And that would just cause a fight, because I would say you have no right telling me that I'm fat. So then if they would punch you in your face and you start fighting, then what?
We could fight, but when the dust settled, you would still be fat.
You're overweight. It's not my fault. If you don't want me giggling and laughing at you, take better care of yourself. Look in a mirror.
So, Therese, how did you feel when you heard Diana say that, you know, the heavy women are unattractive?
I feel horrible about it. And at the same time, though, I'm not surprised, because I've seen Diana do this on countless occasions. One specifically, we were going to a club and we were walking by a group of people, and two of them were of a heavier set, and there are two women. And Diana was not able to walk by this group of people without saying something to them.
Something negative?
Yeah, she made a comment about there not being enough fabric on their body, covering up, and she made a slapping motion as though slapping their butt is like riding a wave in, and said this to them.
And why do you feel it's okay to do that, Diana?
I think it's okay because maybe if I say something to them, or if I make them feel bad, that they might be motivated to lose the weight and take better care of themselves.
So you feel like you're helping them?
In a way, I think sometimes negative reinforcement helps.
Now, you had an ex-boyfriend, right? And you made a pact with him.
Yes.
What pact did you make with him?
We were together for 3 years, and at about the 1.5 year mark, we got into a conversation because I had gained a little bit of weight, and I was stressing about it. And he'd made the joke of, if you get any fatter, I'll dump you. And we got on this conversation about how when you get into a relationship, you love someone, you get comfortable, and you gain weight. And I would never want to date a heavy person. So we made a pact between the two of us that if either one of us gained 15 pounds, it was grounds for breaking up. No questions asked.
Really?
Yes.
And that was okay with you?
I was totally down for it because it would give me the motivation, if he left me, to lose the weight and take better care of myself.
Now, Therese, you know Diana, so you know that she has these attitudes about weight, then they run deep, and it's a family thing too. Tell me what you know about that.
It stems from watching her mother grow up and struggling with weight issues. And Diana seeing her mom hurt so badly, it just made her never want to feel that. And then when she gained 30 pounds after the military.
When I was in the military, I was very depressed and very unhappy, and I gained 30 pounds.
And how did you feel about yourself when you looked in the mirror when you gained the weight?
I was disgusted. Once I got home from the military, I decided that I was gross and I didn't like it, so I lost the weight.
And the thing with your mother?
Yeah, my mother has always struggled with her weight, and I've watched it ever since I was a child, watching her diet, go through every fad diet there is. And I worry about her health. I don't want to lose my mother to this. And so when we do go shopping and go out, if she asks me, does this look good on me? I'll tell her, no, that makes you look fat. It's disgusting. Take it off. Don't buy that.
Oh, it's interesting that it runs so deep with you. I know that you've never had friends that were overweight, obese, big,
I would
small.
never associate myself with overweight people because I don't want it to be a reflection on myself, because when I see overweight people, I think lazy and gross and disgusting, and I don't want people to associate that with me because I'm not.
Do you think that Diana is secure with her looks now?
No, I don't. She's carrying the fear of gaining weight with her every day. So when she perceives the world, she sees it in thin or fat. And if someone's treating others that way, there's no way that they can be secure with themselves.
So people made fun of you growing up?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was made fun of because until high school I had crooked teeth. And when I would smile, I would cover my mouth because I didn't like it. And I did, when I gained that weight from the military, I did have people make comments about, you used to be so skinny, what happened? You're fat now.
What did they make you feel like when they said that?
It made me feel terrible, and it gave me the motivation to lose the weight because I wasn't happy.
We'll be right back. Up next, weight and the workplace.
If I'm working at a company and my boss is fat, more than likely I'm not going to take her seriously.
That says a lot about how you feel about yourself, and it's really sad.
And later, Tyra does Gossip Girl. That's right. I'm going to be on one of my favorite shows.
Today we're with women who have absolutely no problem admitting that they are disgusted by the sight of other women who happen to be heavy. And to these other women's faces, they will call them a fat ass or gross, and they think nothing of humiliating these women in public. Now, there are laws that I was talking about before. There are laws to protect people from discrimination based on race, based on age, and based on gender, but there are no federal laws against weight discrimination. We're going to see what the women in our social experiment had to say about weight and the workplace.
This time, we wanted to see how the group judges success based on a person's size.
When I see a fat woman in a business suit, I don't peg her as being the boss. If I'm working at a company and my boss is fat, more than likely I'm not going to take her seriously. She don't want to walk around to my desk and give me what I need. She emails me everything. Get up and walk the extra around the office. Burn some calories.
That's like the old saying, all secretaries have a secretary butt. Big, you know, because all they do is sit and type, answer phone, and eat, you know, and that's true.
To me, the fat woman in the suit, she needs to be in the back. If she's good at her job and she's, you know, doing her thing, then bravo. But don't sit her in the front. It looks bad, it's tacky, and she shouldn't be right there where everyone who walks in is gonna see her.
I agree with you.
So her going to school for so many years, or her, you know, whatever, doing what she has to do, she can't do stuff because she's a little overweight, she's fat.
Aesthetically, it would be better to have a skinny person first representing your business in the front.
If I'm at the front desk and I'm warming and I'm friendly and I have a great personality, I don't see why it should matter if I'm fat or if I'm skinny.
If you have a skinny woman and a fat woman with the same qualifications, the same education, the same everything, just one skinny, one's fat, I'm going to put the skinny woman in front.
That is discrimination. That's not allowed. Did you get that?
It's not discrimination if I'm saying you're lazy. That's me pointing out facts. You're lazy. You're fat.
So the last one that was speaking is Nikki. Nikki is here, and her cousin Lynette is here. So Lynette, tell me what happened at the state fair once.
I had just moved back to Texas from Virginia, and we all went as a family to the state fair. And as we checked in, we was going through, and a heavy set, I mean, she's very large. She walked by us, and Nikki, she had a halter dress on, and Nikki said, ugh, she shouldn't be wearing that. She looks pathetic. I'm plus size myself, so I was just like in disbelief. How can you sit there and make a comment like that? And the girl, I know she heard us, but she just kept walking because she was with a group of her friends, and she's very outspoken. She'll say what she want to say, when she want to say it, no matter what you think.
How long have you felt this way about heavy set women, Nikki?
Well, I obviously am not small myself. I was at my heaviest. I was at my heaviest at the age of 13. And when people constantly say, oh, it's okay, you look fine, that looks great on you, you're telling them that it's okay to be fat, and it's not. So one day in particular, I walked into the recruiter's office because I joined the Air Force, and that recruiter told me, you're fat, you need to lose at least 20 pounds, or you're not going anywhere. And I wanted to go, so you know what? That day was the day that I said, everyone's been telling me this. I know it's true. I see myself in the mirror every day. Maybe I should fix it. And since then, I fixed it. I just had a baby, which is why I'm back here, but I'm working on it. I'm currently working on it. I go to the gym. I do my thing. I don't think it's okay to stay that way. I just don't.
So what is your normal weight? How many pounds lighter are you normally?
My normal weight is 130.
Okay, so you're at this weight now, which is not 130.
No.
And so how do you feel when people say things? Or maybe they don't say things.
They do say things, and I know they say things, and it's fine with me because that's the society we live in. People say things. Some people aren't as open as me. They won't say them to you, or, you know, they'll wait till you walk away and be like, dang, girl, did you see her? But people say it. It's not like I'm the bad guy. Everyone does it.
Yeah, but Nikki, you're not an Army recruiter.
No.
That has to get somebody in shape so that they can save our lives. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. There's a difference. The Army is not saying that for aesthetics. They're saying that so that soldiers can be strong and trek and do everything that they can so that we as American citizens can be safe in our country. So they are there to serve and to protect us. Now, I don't understand what you're doing when you're saying that to a woman at a fair. Do you feel that you are giving her a service, that you're telling her something that she doesn't know? Do you think you're telling her that do you think she knows that do you think she thinks that she's 130 pounds?
No, but she should have known when she walked out of the house in a halter dress with her rolls hanging out that wasn't cute.
And that wasn't cute too?
It's not sexy, period. Why would you, okay, if you're bigger, if you're larger in stature, don't just put it out there. That's
But why does it anger you?
Because it's gross to me.